Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brad. In my hands is Science Comics Birds of Prey Terrifying Talons. Now, Science Comics is a fantastic line of graphic novels that are exactly as they sound. They talk about science. It can be all sorts of topics. There's things about robots, the brain, all sorts of animals, things of the environment, earthquakes. Yeah, it really kind of runs cross topics. They're really, really cool. They're educational. They're entertaining. I think they're solid for kids and adults. I mean, just the ones on the back, we got dinosaurs, coral reefs, volcanoes, robots and drones, sharks, trees, polar bears, wild weather, solar system, crows, and now we've got birds of prey. It is exactly what it sounds. It's about birds of prey. Not really too shocking on that one. The graphic novel is by Joe Flood and takes us through birds of prey, raptors, their history, what makes them special, how do they do what they do. It's a really entertaining educational graphic novel. I learned a lot. I think it's really interesting, and it might have one of the most messed up endings of any comic I have ever read. So the comics actually kind of is told to a squirrel who, of course, is in theory should be prey for birds of prey, and it's scared quite often as it tries to learn about these apex predators, and takes us through the world. I mean, you really learn a lot about them, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's everything from like the various types to kind of like how they're built and what makes them so kind of efficient and good at what they do. At the end is, of course, all the things that threaten them and are currently kind of killing them off. Some of the history, like going back to the dinosaurs, their mating rituals. It's a lot of information, lots and lots of information. And as I said, it's entertaining and great. And again, one of the most messed up endings I've ever read in a graphic novel. The art is always, I think they're really good in that these graphic novels kind of do a balance. I'm going to skip the first page, but it does a solid balance of being kind of cartoonish and but also educational. We got kind of the story aspect, but it needs to teach. So it's interesting like that. I think that's a thing that I think is they do really, really well. And that it keeps that all the science comics do a really solid job of balancing the educational aspect and the narrative aspect. So really, it comes down to it. Like if you want to learn about birds of prey, like bald eagles, vultures, stuff like that, get this graphic novel. Kids, adults, I think they'll both like it. It's not super complicated on this one. It's pretty straightforward, and I think should be pretty easy for kids to understand. The other thing is great is if you got like birds of prey in your area, this is a great way to teach kids about them. Out now, you can go get this. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own, and there'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank First Second for hooking us up with the review copy, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.